Hi guys, in this video lecture I'm going to discuss about SCD Type 1, slowly changing dimension Type 1. So this is the important point about the SCD Type 1. So in Type 1, slowly changing dimension, the new information simply overrides the original information. And in other words, there is no any history record that kept there. So suppose here customer ID 1001, the name is Martin, here the address is California. After some times, Martin changed their address California to New York. So here New York, so the new address is now New York. So what exactly happening there? So when you're using SCD type 1, so here that's replace previous address by the new address. So previous address is now California and the new address is now New York. Okay, so after Marty moved from California to New York, the new information replaced the previous record or new record that's replaced by the previous record. And this is the here flying tables is there. So when you're using SCD type 1, so simply this replace the address. Previous address that replace and the new address that comes into the table. And when you're using SCD type 1, so there is no any history record that's kept inside there. So we can achieve this SCD type 1 with the help of a static lookup and the dynamic lookup. So let's see one by one. One new mapping. Let's give you the meaningful name update as insert a static lookup. So name should be meaningful. After that, here going to take the source DPT. So if I go on this preview data, let's select there ODBC and now giving a Scott. Let's give there. So here you can see only 3 records that's present there. After that, the next is let's take the lookup transformation. So lookup, you can select source qualifier, going to select your target. So this target DBT TCT. If I go there SQL run command, so connecting with the Scott. So let's use here select a star from DPT underscore TCT. So this has some record. Let's use the truncate query, truncate table DPT underscore TCT. Now here you can see there is nothing inside this target table DPT TCT. Okay. So the next is let's take the DPT TCT. So if record is not there, so that will go for insert operation, and if record is there, so that will go for update. So it's dragging this DPT inside this lookup, and here giving the condition. So this condition automatically taken there DPT number, and thereafter here you can see this all ports are present there. If I go on this property, so now dynamic lookup cache. This is here if you check this enable dynamic lookup, if you uncheck then this become a static lookup. After that apply OK. The next is after doing this one, let's take there one expression translation. Expression translation, and here selecting this all. And the next is let's select this 3. Let's double click on this expression translation. This is the port. So this you can see this all here in the last DPT number dname that's come from the lookup. So that here going to change the name. Let's give here DPT or LKP underscore DPT now. The next is here. Let's give for LKP underscore dname. And here let's include LKP underscore log. So this changes there on this with the help of this expression transformation. The next is going to take a router transformation. And router transformation because giving here the 2 conditions. So one for insert and second for update. So let's select and drag there. Double click on this router, creating the 2 group. One for insert and second for update. So initially here on this target, there is nothing inside there. So that here using the ASNL function and here, so DP number already has the record. Here this lookup does not have record. So target is there. So this will go, if this condition is satisfied, so this will go for insert operation. And here for update, let's use IIF and there. So if our first condition is there, so let's use DPT number should be equal to this LKB DPT number and operator for update. And here let's use the bracket, dname should not be equal to dname and operator. And here location, this location and not equal to lookup location. So if this condition is matched, so this return there true, else return there false. Click on this OK. So this condition for update. So here the two group that's created there, one for insert and next for update. The next is let's take their DPT TCT and here for insert. So initially this does not have any record, so directly that go for insert. And for update, going to create one clone of this target. Let's change their name. So giving here the name DPT TCT update. Click on this apply. OK. For update, let's take their express update strategy transformation. And here, so first time when you run, so record that's loaded, then the lookup value here, already that's all DPT number, this all value that's come there. So here already this DPT number that's come there, so lookup value that's taken there, this. And here do the changes on this dname and the location. So that here I selected this dname that's come from the source. So this for update, let's select this all. And now here give the condition on this DD update. DDD update, now apply OK. So this is now, let's save that. So mapping is valid. Thereafter, here you can see this, the mapping is there. Now let's go on this workflow manager. And thereafter, let's take there one session. So update as insert, this is the static lookup. Let's give there mapping here. Department that's come from escort. And this here normal, let's give the connection escort. On checking this, let's take there escort. And now here changing bulk to normal. And for lookup, let's give the connection. So target that's come from this escort is there. Now let's take there one link task. Save that, and now let's start the task. So this succeeded, and now here you can see 3 doors that's go for insert. Let's see the record inside this target. Sorry, get session log. For here you can see this go for insert operation there. Now the next is if I go and here you can see 3 record that's come from source and loaded into the target. There's 3 record. After that, when I run once again of this session, so record already present there on this lookup and in the target, so there is nothing happening there. And now suppose if user change their location there, so here Suppose if user give the new DP number and here dname, let's give sh and change their address, giving here Macau. So address that's changed, location that's changed there. Let's click on this execute. So 260 is there. Okay. Now if I start this, start the task. So this will go for update operation. So here you can see this go for update. Now let's check there on this get session log what exactly happening there. So here you can see one updates that's performed. One update, and if I run this, so here you can see 60 sh markout that's come. So the new DP number values is now dname is and new address is log. Okay, and now thereafter the next is here we can also perform some insert operation. So let's give 70 and giving here health is the DP or dname, and let's give the address London. And the next is this record already is there, so this will always do indicating for update. So let's delete this one. Now that I thereafter let's execute. So this run there, and now if I run the session once again, so one newly inserted record that's come. So that here you can see one inserted record, and here you cannot see there is any update. So let's insert the record one more time. So let's give here 70 already is there. So let's give 70 and dname, suppose that's changed to HR, and let's give the new address. So here giving your birth, and thereafter let's execute. Yes. So 270 is there. So this will go for update because already record already 70 is already present there on this source, and here. So here you can see 50 record, and this will go for update. And here if I run this, here you can see 70 HR and new here birth that's come there. So previous 70 that's removed, and this is not loading there. So with the help of this static lookup, we can also perform update as insert. So what exactly happening with? So this the condition is there. So here you can see. So this for update is there, update operation. And here for insert operation is null. Is null DPT number. So LKB DPT number. So here initially there is nothing inside this lookup, so that if you run this mapping, then this will go for insert. And now for update, this the condition is there. So DPT number and this DPT number. So 1770 is 70 equal to 70. Both condition is true, and here this matching with dname. So dname here both are not same, and here this is not same. If that not same, then that return true. So newly inserted record that will load into the target, and this go for update. So that here this is indicating this is update operation that performed there. So first here going to track this source inside this mapping. So we need to create the mapping. So let's give here meaningful name m underscore update as insert dynamic. So with the help of dynamic lookup, that's going to do the update as insert. Now let's see the record inside there. So this come from escort. So let's give here the username and the password. So this record you can here get inside this. So this record is there. So after that, the next is, so we need to take their lookup translation. Lookup translation, and here you can see this is DPT TCD. So this is going to use there. And now let's, so here you can see there's 3 columns inside there, DPT TCD, and let's drag there, and thereafter we need to give the condition. So here automatically it's taken. If I go on this port, here you can see this is or dpt stagity or lookup table is there, and this comes from source qualifier. So here you can see data types, or this is same here, so that we can give for the condition. And now thereafter, let's go on this properties. Here you can see dynamic lookup. So dynamic lookup, and here since we need to insert or update the record, so this selecting there. So insert the record if not found in the cache as do the update. So this things about the insert as update. So when you check this dynamic lookup, then automatically this enable. After that, the next is let's go on this port. So when you enable dynamic lookup, then you can see we need to do the associate of the port. So this dbt dname that's come from source. So source data that go. So this dname that source come from source that go to the lookup or dname, and this log record that's go inside there on this log record of this lookup. So this is the lookup column, and this is the source. Now let's click on this apply. Okay, so now you can see there this here, or there is a one more port that's come there, new lookup row. So when you use dynamic lookup, this come there. So it has three values, 0 1 2. So 0, that means don't do anything, simply pass the records. One is for insert and second for update. So let's go there, this SQL, and first here going to show the record inside this dbt tct. So going to connect with the escort, and now let's use the select star from dpt underscore tct. So this record inside there or dpt tct. So now thereafter I'm going to truncate this. So I don't want any record inside there. So writing there truncate table or dpt underscore tct. So table that's truncated and there is nothing inside there. So no rows selected inside there. Okay. So initially that does not have any record, and after that let's take the lookup transformation. Sorry, router transformation. This you can see this is the lookup, and here let's take the router transformation. So with the help of this router transformation, we need to select these columns. So with the help of this router transformation, we can filter the record. So here, two group that's going to create, one for insert and next for update. So let's give you the condition on this insert. So when the value of new lookup row is equal to 1, so this will do the insert operation. And when the value of new lookup row that is equal to 2, so that will do the update operation. So this here, after that the next is, so let's make the little bigger. Now thereafter let's take the target dbt tgt. So it does not have any record, this is primary key. And now let's copy this, and they are going to change the name. So let's give you a meaningful name, dbt tct underscore update. Let's click on this apply and OK. So for insert operation, we don't need to do anything or there. So let's simply drag. For update, we need here update strategy transformation. So update strategy, and let's select these threes and now dragging inside there. So let's take their properties. This you need to make that update td update, and now so this will do here the update. After that, let's stabilize the link between these two. So save that. Now mapping that's done here for update as answered. Thereafter, let's go on this workflow manager. So workflow manager here going to take their session. This is the mapping that's selected. Let's give some properties inside there. For SQMP that come from escort. We need to select the escort and DPTCT that's come from escort also. And this also escort. And there we need to for DD update. So this let's make there normal and on checking this delete option. DPTCT let's make that normal. Lookup we need to select here the source. Let's use the escort. Now this all done. Let's click on this apply. Okay. Thereafter link task and stabilize the link. That this saved and let's click on this start task. So this succeeded there and now you can see so total 6 record inside this source. So if I go on this source, 1 second, there is the source. Let's go there and here you can see total 336 record. So this 6 record that's loaded into this tools. So let's check there. So this the same order this loaded into this tools and this also here. So initially this will do the insert operation. So this if record is not there that is doing for insert operation. Now let's check there. So here you can see 6 record that's done here. Loaded. Now thereafter if I start the task once again. So here you can see this time there is nothing, no update, no insert operation is there. So the next is let's here this is the DPT. So let's click on this retrieve and here. So they're going to change or something. So let's give for this place the name Pune and thereafter okay one update that's going to do there. So let's click on this start debugging. So this here you can see this is Pune is there. Okay, and now if I go on this source, let's go and check their preview data. Give here the password. Then you can see this source Pune that changed there. Now if I start the task, let's start the task there. So there I have done the update so that here you can see one record that's updated into and that's go for update or table this here update. So one record that's updated that's go for update table. Now if I run this or task once again. So this already updated. So that here you can see this updated and there is no any or thereafter it's showing the 0. So here you can see DPTCT, here you can see the record that's updated. Now the next is there I'm going to do some insert operation also. Insert as well as update. So here for inserting. So let's give you this terms or 10, 20, 30, 40, let's give you 70. 70 and here let's give display cells and here giving the city bank. So thereafter let's do here commit and now executing this query. So this is okay 1 second and now let's click on this start debugging. So here you can see 17 cells Bangalore that's added there. Let's change the city. Here giving the city Miami. So there I have done one insert and one update. So here you can see the city that's changed and one insert and one update that I have done in this table. So now let's go there on this session and let's start the task. So you can see total 7 that's come there. One is for insert, one is for update. Now thereafter let's check the record. So here you can see there I have done the update. So here you can see one is insert 17 cells bank, and here that I have done the update on this city or location Miami.